way to get us going. Turner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The offense will take their first hit out of the half. The top strategy here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle them right at the 25-yard line. Great job by the offensive line.
Get comfortable in my way.
Plays like this open up the playbook for the play caller. Allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Can do the leg.
That's how you
Can do the arm too.
This time,
You don't need to stop breaking the toy.
We did not break it. We was sleeping.
How it break then?
I don't know how it break. I did not break nothing.
I'll try to keep the opening drive going here.
No, Daddy, nobody break this. We were just sleeping, but it was nighttime.
Hold on.
Back to throw. It's leg break. It's a deep throw down the right sideline.
Oh,
It's laid down inside
good
the 25.
fucking throw.
Touchdown, Florida.
Y'all always want me to do something when Daddy playing the game.
Start for the offense, but what an opening possession.
you know, sometimes you just want to get settled into a game. These guys
Don't
didn't
break
know
nothing.
they had a script. They knew exactly how
With
to
an
play
arm.
defense. It works out.
How you do that, Daddy? Wait, how
Stop
you...
breaking it.
Daddy,
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Fuck. Good throw.
PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like the Bearcats hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They're going to run it here. Spinning out of the tackle. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that.
First and 10 now for the offense.
Get it out the closet.
The back's got it.
It's okay. Get it.
2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they're running on the toss. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Third down play for this offense. Here's the toss play. Running heads outside. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. The Bearcats will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. The first down pickup tackle at the 45.
Back can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now what he's doing now?
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Great cut. They whiff on him. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Looking for some space. It's Anderson.
Just love watching this back line. He gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And they pick up the first on the ground. He stopped just short, down to the 2. Bearcats come to the line in the hurry up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense. They got to stop near the goal line. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
They came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2.
Where's going?
Brown trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good.
Now look at you, D. Look on the map.
Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Florida offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
Trey, you gotta see where you walking. You can't just stand in front of the TV.
Nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Lagway.
I got it.
Coming after him. Tight end hits the grab. An explosive play. Big gain. The 37.
57, stop fucking running.
Almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake closed the defender for a second. And then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got an open man downfield. out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The team makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
Oh, you cheated. You cheating.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. It's pretty solid. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Makes a quick catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get right where it needs to be for the first down.
Why are you doing all that? Get off the wall.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
That time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands.
Get off the walls.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
I did it. No. Wait.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. Good throw to the left. And it's intercepted. He's got some space. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is.
Oh man, fucking kids keep fucking with me.
To the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. You come up with that interception while doing that, it's a big-time play.
After that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option on third. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Gets rid of it on the move. Checks this down to the running back. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. He's catching.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Just trying to get rid of it. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks is under pressure. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. And he's going to throw this one to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the Bearcats will send the punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal for a catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the right here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's an important first down in that running play. Looking for a gap. It's Daniels. He's brought down, but a solid game moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Look, I realize any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need.
Oh, they made me. I'm trying to pick that.
Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball on the field.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He'll take a deep shot.
Oh, come on, Ralph, this pass interference.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or 2. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them come back to that same play in the second half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Oh, good shit.
Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. Tackle made after a big gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to...
He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Still
Everybody got blocked. Crazy balls.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
What was that?
Now here comes the point after attack. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crazy look out. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. The Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll try a pass here.
Bitch out of bounds.
Incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Looking to the end zone.
I love it.
Incomplete, targeting a man.
Throw it in front of him.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really
Get off of the walls.
Expecting the pass, the ball is in the air. It's tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. And the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
The pocket breaking down.
I was flying.
Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realizes nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like the Bearcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create here on the move. He's picked up here to cross his body and paid the price. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap, turns around, and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, or where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
The Bearcats trying to cash in here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to put it on the lead.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone.
That's not a touchdown?
Just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
That's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Hey,
Team
buddy.
ties the game in the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Tough running there. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
Man, where's my cover?
The Gators offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. In the clear at the 25.
Fucking juke number hooking every time.
Boy, that last carry just puts him right at 100 yards for the game. Has he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed the blocks. He's let everything develop.
Holding? Jesus Christ, ref.
He shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards. If he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great...
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep shot, right at the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well,
Nigga smoked that boy like a backwood.
It's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense now. Can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. I'm the offensive coordinator. Give it to him one more time. Let him make it a
2nd down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Puts him in front. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5.
No, then you don't have no
Hubbard's team brings down the
No.
return.
You don't have no dog.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out on the field. Picked up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. He's got a man down the middle. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly.
Oh, good catch.
Intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Damn, I ain't see that nigga. I should have been through it, though.
The 46.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. The ball sometimes can get tipped. At the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is
Looking to make a play deep downfield.
Why'd you 23? What the fuck, bro?
Chris, it's a classic case of predetermined.
It's a fucking pig.
This incredibly talented
This nigga swat this hard in my hand.
on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. Throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw pick.
Good shit.
His 3rd interception of the day.
Good shit, nigga.
Turn there, but the offense at the 38.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Got him for a sack. A big play made one of the senior leaders of this defense. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. 1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Now, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And the sack is made there by the freshman. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
Let's go!
Talk strategy. Time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Get out of my
Second
leg!
1st down. It's 2nd down.
Trey, you don't do that to me. I know, but I do that every day.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's got his man
Let's go.
open downfield. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32.
Oh my God, it's
Timeout is
right.
called to talk strategy. Close the game here as we approach halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit.
This is hard. No, it's no, it's not. You don't want to be in snow.
Damn.
You receive.
I hit the red on that hole.
Still down by 7.
Right.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. He's kicking So kick it deep to begin the second half.
Only him lives in here. All of him. Oh, I know.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Yeah, go back. All of you. Look up.
And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now.
I tell you always with a hot leg.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Yeah.
Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's second down now.
Not doing that. Rhino.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just
Man, there's only 1 yard.
Bearcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And 3rd and short, they'll try to force it. He bought some time and lets it go. They brought it down, but not before he gains first down yards.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, and he's in the corner now. It's a foot race.
Slow that white boy.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, great position to get points.
That freshman been balling though. I can't even lie, babe.
They watch the film. They've seen this. I think the reality is seeing it in person.
Oh, who you throwing to? He open.
Defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's a wide open receiver complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Both here are brought down. It's a great scoring position here.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4.
Looking to score, they're going to the right side. He couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1 yard. He moves to the 1. Try to muscle toward the end zone.
Let's go.
Runs it into the end zone. Touchdown. Bearcats.
Just 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd quarter. And he's set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line.
Oh.
And no close to this.
That's solid coverage.
Jordan Allen is out. Then play by yourself. Don't let see.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They tackle him.
Let's go, doggy. Let's go.
This defense just hasn't
Good shit, Landis.
guys already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there.
On the doggy.
Back to pass. It's Lagway.
Oh, good comeback. Good comeback. Man, what the fuck the DB be doing out there? Talking about Hollywood. Stop or you hurt your brother.
On the run, it's Daniels.
Oh shit.
Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to the run and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Got him.
Again, the fourth for this QB today. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his fourth interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball in the coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Ball handed off.
Ooh.
Stop him behind the line.
Ooh.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time
Good shit.
defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team spark.
Bringing you back, it's Hawkins.
Fuck, nigga.
The 38, that's a good kick return.
Oh, shit. Hey, close the door.
Of the drive, they'll begin at the 38.
Trey, close the door.
They'll hand it off. Running right through tacklers. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yards. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
To throw, it's Lagway. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. A bullet, but it's incomplete.
Punt it.
Fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down.
Hey, you gotta punt it, my boy.
Get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt.
No, sir. You gotta punt it, my boy. Nah, you gotta punt it, my boy. You made me lose a timeout. You gotta punt it.
Critical down just to get everybody on the same page.
Man, what's up with the commissioners, bro? Don't like to punt the ball, and y'all set the rules, bro. You gotta punt it, bro. You gotta punt it, bro. I don't want to hear this too close. I'm past the 50. When that's a rule, bro? When the fuck is that a rule? Hey, tag me in the rule where it say when you pass the 50, you ain't gotta go for it. I done read the rules multiple times, bro. This is the second commission to do this. Bro, punt the ball.
Oh, yeah. Put it back. That's what you're doing. Go catch. Go good.
Oh, wow. All right, bro. That's something new to me. Whatever.
The Gators will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, it's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on the line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make the play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
They're going to run it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking for his back. He finds his man. He's found some room at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. Football comes out. Offense with a crucial fumble.
Ooh, Lord.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better
I ain't gonna lie, I was scared in a bitch right there, boy.
Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Shoestring tackles.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little
41 sold on that whole play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Anderson. Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
Holding.
But there's a flag down on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That puts them on top in the 2nd half. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point makes it a 5-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They stop him right at the 24.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Looking downfield, it's leg way. And here comes a deep shot. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. He's got some room and some blockers here. The 30. It's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over a really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
On second down. Escape that ferocious pass to sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Now it's third down. Hates to waste this great field position. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
God damn. I tried to. Damn, dog. 1 second too late. It's cool. Good punt.
They maybe tie this game, but what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Scanning the field. It's leg way.
Good shit, Tolliver. Get it right back, nigga.
And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts from inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one,
here's a shot toward the right sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, and now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points.
Man, bro, that's 2 picks, bro. Niggas knocking it down.
Find a matchup and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to pass. It's leg way. Running out of time in the pocket.
All right.
Off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're
Hey, this, oh, nah, this is the fourth quarter. He can go for it.
Third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wide out. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
What's wrong?
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here.
It's us.
He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He hands it off from the gun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who the hell he was throwing to. Because who the fuck was over there?
For the 3rd and long on the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense
Goddamn running
to
back ain't want to do a fucking route.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed.
Fuck,
Coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
We ain't waste no fucking time, nigga. God damn.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. This drive is important. The last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Throws it to the right.
Oh, I'm there.
It's a big gain to the right. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again.
Come on, that's a pig, Hathaway.
Doing it quickly is key.
Oh, he almost had another interception. It'll be second down. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Handoff to the right side. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. When a player is down injured after that last play, it's a timeout where they check.
I think he just came back from injury.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
There we go.
On the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to.
There we go.
It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Ooh, big slow ass missed the hole.
Man, just complimentary football, really in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And they'll work the clock here. They're keeping it on the ground.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker.
I ain't gonna lie to you, my boy. It's no nuts, no glory.
Timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They've converted both the previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Looking for some space. It's Anderson.
There we go. We got it. We got it. It's green. Good game, my boy. Good game. Boy, this was a good game, boy. This was a good game, bro. 26 first downs, dog. Really let this nigga shut out in the second half. That damn 2 point. We were fucking balling. 3 picks, 4 sacks. That's crazy. But look, rushing, we had 4 tubs. Hear me? Receiving, boy. This nigga had 9 catches, 161. Bo ain't catch a pass again. Hey, what's wrong? It's been a good watch, man. Let me go back and look at that. Oh, that was real. That was a real game, boy. Hey, can y'all stop, please? Leave him alone. We ain't getting no recruits, dog. We ain't getting no recruits, bro. But we number 5 in the nation, baby. You see it, baby. Look at the player stats. I threw 3 picks, but he threw 9. Could pick that nigga off 9 times, boy. I ain't even know that, boy. Defense is having a fucking field day. Tolliver had 3 of them. Moody had 2. Everybody else, god dang, Cleveland, you ain't getting the jam, you ain't getting the thing, but god dang, I thought you was gonna do Cleveland. I got Matt. Hey, Matt Beasley had one out there, boy. Oh yeah, go back to the picks. And DN out there with a pick, nigga. Talking about had that boy out there with a pick. Linebacker with a pick. Cornerback pick. Them safeties though, they had 5 of them. Boy. The number 9 team in the. Let's look at our schedule. How many more games we got? Oh yeah. Dang, man. With this schedule, man, I might win the Natty. Might just win the Natty. What? These niggas number 4 and they 3 and 2. How is this possible, nigga? How is this possible? Who's number 1, nigga?
put your foot on me. I don't want you all to do it. Put your feet. Trey, put your feet off of me. No, cause my feet was betrayed. No.
That shit put up.